Alright, welcome back to another YouTube video, everyone. I hope you guys had a wonderful Happy New Year, got to spend some time with your families and write down the resolutions you guys needed to in order to, grow this year. Honestly, today in this video, I wanted to talk to you guys about, what I had planned for 2026 and beyond, as a YouTuber and a content creator that I recently became. So, without further ado, let me get down to the gist of it. The whole reason I started content creation in the first place was, honestly, it just felt like something that was calling to me at this point. I was really reflecting a couple months ago now on, what I wanted to really do with my online presence, because I didn't just want to be like another Instagram person who would just post pictures for the fun of it. I would get inspired by watching YouTubers and other Instagrammers, just post videos of themselves talking. Watching all these other YouTubers and Instagram people, videos of them talking, it really inspired me to really start, because growing up I've always had not a stuttering problem, but more of a I speak so fast problem, to the point where people would have to ask me a lot of times to repeat what I said, and then that's where I would catch myself talking really fast, really cringily, and looking back at old videos of myself, goddamn, it was horrible. So that's the main reason I pretty much started, is I got motivated by watching other people, but really it was really to improve myself, to improve the way I spoke. And with that, I feel like with YouTube and making social media content on social media platforms, it would really benefit me in speaking a lot. Now, I noticed one thing as well with content creation that I've really picked up on and have actually got commented on for it, is not showing enough emotion, which I know I struggle to do for some reason. I know I show some emotion in my videos, but I guess I'm not 100% comfortable with talking to the camera yet. And the truth is, guys, talking to the camera by yourself, even without posting it, it's really it's really weird, to be honest. It feels pretty weird, but honestly, as long as you have the mindset to treat it like a friend, like you're talking to a friend, or even like you're talking to yourself even, it honestly improves over time. And that is the number one thing I forget to do a lot. I forget to sit down and record videos of me just talking and rambling onto the camera about just anything. And yeah, that's my fault, a little bit. So my apologies if I don't really show too much emotion yet. I guess I'm still adjusting to this whole getting comfortable with YouTube and social media things. But yeah, to go on about 2026, what I've been doing, it's only the second day, January 2nd. So we're only about close to 48 hours into the new year. So I'm pretty sure most of you guys have, started, hitting your workouts, going to the gym and all. No thanks to my surgery, I should say. I can't really go to the gym physically, but I can still do at-home workouts in my room, pretty much. That's the only thing that'll have to suffice. I'm actually super, super sore right now for my legs, because yesterday I actually did 100 squats in my room. Not in a row, by the way. I did them in sets of 20 or 30. I would do 20 or 30 in a row and then take a break. Or not a break, a rest, my bad. I recently got today done with 100 sit-ups, also in sets, by the way, which was super, super difficult. I sometimes forget how difficult sit-ups can be when you're doing them so much. But when you feel your stomach burning, that's when it gets super tough. And then that's when that's when I'll have to take a rest and do them again. I would also do 100 push-ups as well. And then I know what you guys might be thinking. It's forming some kind of pattern here. If you guys have watched One Punch Man or Solo Leveling, those animes, yeah, it's pretty much that. But except the 10-kilometer run part, which I don't really have access to a treadmill, and I live on a super busy street, which I know is not an excuse, but I just my family's pretty strict about me kind of going out on runs, especially where I live in the neighborhood. But I don't really have access to a treadmill, so it kind of sucks that I can't do cardio. But I try to substitute it with some martial arts for cardio, practicing. Because I actually used to, not used to, still do, but I'm just in recovery. I do kickboxing, and it's a once a week class I go to at my local gym that this guy teaches, and it's really helped me improve a lot, my flexibility especially, and other mobility stuff. But yeah, I plan to get that. I plan to get back to that, as soon as this couple months have passed since my surgery. And talking about the surgery, by the way, here are my incisions, by the way. They look pretty gnarly, not gonna lie. They made two in front here and 2 in back of my shoulder. I guess I could try to show you guys. Yeah, you can see them right there. But yeah, I can't really do anything with that. That's the whole reason why I can't really do the 100 push-ups, because I actually tried to do like an assisted push-up, which is like a push-up like while you're on your knees. It kind of did bring a little bit of pain, so I immediately stopped. So I can't really work my upper body too much. I can still work my arms, thankfully, because I do thankfully have a set of 15-pound dumbbells in my room. So that's what I try to hit arms with. But yeah, besides fitness, I really hope you guys, jotted down some New Year's resolutions. Besides, that goes beyond fitness, because I know fitness is usually a really, really, really popular one when it comes to making resolutions for yourselves and what you guys want to do in the next year that comes. But yeah, I hope you guys wrote down that, you want to make money, you want to improve yourself as a better person overall. But yeah, I really hope you guys wrote down more resolutions mental wise, maybe you want to meditate more, you want to start reading even. I know I didn't write that. I know I didn't write that down because I hate reading. I actually get so bored of it quickly, so I knew to myself I wouldn't be sticking to that, even if I even tried and try to be disciplined with it, I couldn't do it. I know there are some really great books out there though that really do improve your knowledge and perspective on things, but honestly I just don't really have the patience for that, to be honest. That is something I have to work on, by the way. Not patience, but the patience to read a book, to be exact. But yeah, my school will be starting pretty soon. I start on Tuesday. Kind of nervous about it, just for the fact that I have this one class that is going to be extremely tough because of the professor. But overall, I'm really excited to get to, talk to other people. So yeah, which is something I really have to work on. I always tell myself I want to make small talk with people, but every time I think about it, every time I know what I want to say to a person next to me, dude, I freeze up. For some reason my mouth would not let me say it. My body doesn't let me say it. It's it's super annoying, and I get mad at myself every single time it fails. I remember a funny example when I went to my first physical therapy session, to get my shoulder back and moving again. I try to make small talk with the physical therapist. I'm like, oh, hey, what got you into in the physical therapy field, and I wanted to say it, but my body just froze up, and it's so fucking annoying, dude. I was so frustrated. But yeah, it's just, my body is just I'm honestly just scared, if people are really just gonna give me attitude back, saying, oh, why do you ask that, why do you ask that, and that just scares me a lot for some reason. I've been seeing these people recording with their Meta glasses, making small talk look like child's play, and I really wish it could be like that. And I honestly could be like that if I just just started. It's so hard to get past that though. But I know one day I will get past that. I actually do plan to talk a lot to my class peers this quarter. So I'm going to try to, okay guys? I'm going to try to make small talk. I should have actually wrote that down for one of my resolutions, but I didn't. I actually didn't think about it. But that is one. That is one of my resolutions now, is to make small talk with people and get comfortable with, speaking to strangers. Because I know with the job field I'm going into, I'm going to have to, do that. And, what better time is it than to start now on that? I've been talking too much now. I think this will cut it. So I hope you guys, again, have a great 2026. I know this year will be great for you guys. It'll bring you guys great things. And if you guys can, please subscribe to my channel if you guys enjoyed this video. I plan to make these videos every couple days, the most at least 3 days, but I'll try to upload them at least every other day. But 3 days is the longest I'll go without uploading a YouTube video. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and let's get after it this next week. It's January, baby. Let's get the fuck after it. Peace.